throwing good money after bad as far as I'm concerned. We may as well forget it and get out while we're still afloat, just.
Why don't we see what Andrew can come up with first?
Andrew? Since when did the staff start running the job? No, thank you. Tara can take her horses and disappear over a cliff with them for all I care.
So you're prepared to let all this go, are you? Just like that?
Just like that.
Great. Is it my imagination, or did you sort all this out on your little trip to Verbier?
All right. You're not going to let that one go, are you?
Why don't we get her in once everyone has calmed down, have a proper discussion, and then see where we end up?
Morning. Right, so what's on cards for today, then?
Just think about it, that's all.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's a free-for-all in here.
Oh, great. You're going to be pulling your face all day, are you?
Probably.
Just what us workers like, consistency at management level.
Don't you start.
Are you listening? We need to sort this
Yes,
out.
yes, I'm listening. We'll have a meeting, right? Organise it, whatever.
All right, who are we meeting?
Not you. I need somebody at the haulage office doing this month's paperwork.
Right, I suppose you think that's one up from sending me shopping, do you?
It is getting out of hand, like a lot of things around here. Terry'll drive you down.
Is he just fobbing me off? Go and do something useful, as long as you're out on my road.
I don't have your mastery in local dialect, but yes, if that's how you want to put it.
Right, come on.
All right, I'm sorry. She'll get over it.
Shall I speak to Tara? Or you?
Well, it's not looking too bad, considering.
Well, it's a struggle, no matter how it looks.
Yeah, but are you winning?
Well, I might try and kid myself that I am, but no, not even coming close, to be honest.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
Oh, you're entitled. It's your work and all. A mate of mine, well, a fella I met in, well, you know, inside. He said, you're a dying breed, you lot, farmers. All be multinationals soon. He was right.
Nah, not for a good while yet, even if he did have a point.
Can't imagine not waking up to all this in the morning.
Yeah, but you're back now, and the rest of it's behind you. I wouldn't worry about it.
No, I mean, if I got an offer, you know.
Have you had an offer?
Oh, no, it's just if one came up.
I think we'd all have a change if we had a better offer.
What have I done to deserve you?
Oh, and a cheerful good morning to you and all. Apparently you lot can't organise yourselves round here, so Chris has sent me someone with a brain.
All right. So the rest of us might as well go home, eh?
Just show us where the files are that want sorting and then you can leave me alone.
Now, you have got it spot on, darling. If Chris thinks I am babysitting on the back of one of his little whims, then forget it. They're in here.
Oh, so that's what I am, is it? One of his whims. Not like one of yours, though, eh? At least I'm still here.
You just do what you came here for and shut up.
Charming! Oh, sorry, I forgot. She's back, isn't she?
Are we hanging on just for effect, or are we going to be here all day?
You would prefer a considered response, I'm sure. There's a lot of money involved.
Yes, and most of it coming to you. We've upped the offer. What more do you want?
Come on, it's a good offer, Tara.
It's not bad.
Nothing has to change. The stallions are settled.
Oh, this is pathetic. The money's there. You take it or leave it.
We're trying to keep this business alive, Tara. We are not going to embarrass anybody by begging.
Oh, but she wouldn't be embarrassed, though, would you?
It's getting slightly vulgar, this, don't you think?
So,
I think I'll forget it, if you don't mind. It's not really about the money now. I think I prefer to see my stallions at a more established stud somewhere, a bit less nouveau. What if that's supposed to be an insult? I think we'll live. Simply an observation, darling. You and your brother seem to think you can buy your way into anything, or out of it, for that matter.
if there's no deal, you might as well leave. And the only classy thing about you, love, is your horses. Bye.
And that is just what they are. My horses.
Marvellous. You handled that really well.
I will not be talked down to in my own house by that tart.
Getting new stock isn't even an option at this stage. Lose the bloodline and we're finished. It's that simple.
Oh, and this is my fault, is it?
You're the one with the negotiating skills.
And you'll be the one looking for a new job. It's that simple.
Oh, I meant to tell you. I can't think why I didn't get round to it earlier. Edna came round yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I'd known, I could have headed her off.
She was fine.
So you were worried about she could cause upset in an empty house.
No, honestly, she surprised me. She was trying, and it was just really good of her, that's all.
She can say some very clumsy things without meaning to.
Can't we all sometimes? It's hardly a sin, is it?
You can write my notes for Sunday if you like.
She was really thoughtful, bless her. I don't know, I just got tired. It's funny, I keep wondering what it is that I'm feeling, and it's just that. Tired.
Cheers.
We've nothing else to sort out, have we?
Do you want me to come in now, or do you want to pop a check round later?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask. We couldn't put it off till the end of next week,
Jack,
by any chance.
That's what we did last time. There's still more than one bill sat there.
Look, you'd get it now, if I had it.
Yeah, I know, but my business can't subsidise yours. And I know it's hard, and I know that you're struggling, but it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to say no more work until I see some money.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, nobody wants that, do they? I'm fending off so easy as it is.
End of next week. You'll get it. No excuses.
Well, just do what you can, all right?
Just on my way to see you.
Oh, let me guess. They want me over for dinner this evening.
I was coming to see you for myself.
Did I make myself unclear?
Oh, what you said was very clear. What you were thinking might not be.
And you would know.
Come and have a drink with us. I want to discuss a proposition.
I've heard them all, darling.
Strictly horses.
I am bored with horses.
I'm not. I can't afford to be.
Go on, then.
Oi, miserable. I'm brewing up if you want one.
Look, I was out of order earlier on. I'm sorry.
Oh, forget about it. I have. At least you brightened up a bit.
Yeah, well, you didn't get under my feet once.
I know, I'm a right little grafter once I get going, aren't I?
I'm very impressed.
Well, don't get carried away, eh?
I don't know about you, but I've had enough looking at figures for one morning.
Are you joking? I'd rather walk around Bradford with a nail in my shoe.
Listen, I've got to drop something off at the village. I don't suppose you fancy a pint. I'll get him in, seeing as I've been obnoxious.
Yeah, you have, so I'll let you. You'd be really apologising if you got the butties in and all, though.
Are you busy?
I think that village drinking fraternity can survive for a few more minutes.
I got this morning. Postmark says London.
Yes, I see.
What's that all about? I'm safe and well, please don't try and find me.
I don't understand. I wasn't expecting this.
Don't worry, you're better off without me, love Tricia. Don't worry. What does she think I'm doing?
Well, it's something. At least she's made the effort. It's a start, if nothing else.
There's no number, though, is there? I mean, I want to say something as well, but I can't. She won't let me.
Well, she's obviously not ready yet. She'll get there, but we've just got to give her time.
I suppose we've got much choice.
And we must let the police know to take her off the missing persons list. You'll come through this, both of you. You love each other, that's all that matters.
Officer?
You frightened me to death.
Oh, is that the only effect I have on you?
Wish it were.
Well, but you know it's not.
Give over, Kane.
Well, I just can't avoid tangling with the law.
Save it for next time I catch you poaching, eh?
Hey, we could be up there in 10 minutes. I know you like a bit of fresh air.
Yeah, in broad daylight, even I'm not that daft.
I'll tell you what. Get rid of your shopping and come over to our place.
And give myself a heart attack like last time.
Well, there's nobody in all day, except me. And a few dogs, but you'll be all right, because I've fed them all.
No, just you that needs feeding then, is it?
Mr. Sugden. Paul Renfield. Middleton feeds. Am I early?
No, just get myself organised.
Nice place. I hope you're ready to talk business.
Come in.
What we do is come up with a breakdown based on cost efficiency. What kind of return we can expect from the amount of land we're looking at. What kind of fields we're dealing with.
Well, you can see what there is.
I mean soil testing, analysis.
What if we went for it?
We put a manager in, convert to whatever's viable, and you walk away with a big cheque.
And no more farming?
Well, not unless you want to apply for the post.
Not a question of what I want anymore, is it?
I hate to say it, Mr. Sugden, but there's not much room for sentiment left in this game.
Do you want to have a walk round?
That's what we're here for.
You said you think you can do better elsewhere. I think you're wrong.
Well, you have a very diplomatic way of putting it.
I'm just putting it straight as I see it. I know they're amateurs, the Tates, but I'm not. I've got as many contacts as you have. Admittedly, mine are a bit more at ground level, but they're important. You need a job that runs smooth from top to bottom. We could get to that between us.
And your employers, the inconvenient amateur involvement.
There's no reason why they have to get in the way. I'm serious.
So I see.
I can turn this place round. We both can, so long as you are prepared to leave the stallions where they are.
Ah, just a minor consideration, obviously.
Chris Tate can think he's running the job fine. It's what he's all about. But we'll know. And there's no reason he has to get in the way. Give it 2 seasons, we'll be fighting clients off. Less if we get on with it now and stop bickering with one another.
You do realise you're trying to deny me the pleasure of seeing Chris Tate made to look a complete idiot.
That's a lot to give up, I admit. But there's no benefit to moving mid-season. Any decent stud's filled its nominations already.
You're not going to let this drop, are you?
I'm a gambler, Tara. And I know a good thing when I see one.
You decent?
Yeah, so far. Come up.
Well, we'll have to put a stop to that then, won't we?
I've been tidying up.
Mm. And here's me thinking you'd had the decorators in.
Well, it's got a bed.
Well, we'll manage them, won't we?
Hello, this is Tate Hallage. I'm sorry we can't take a call.
Answer the damn phone, will you? It's supposed to be a business. Terry! Am I the only person doing anything round here? Terry!
Blimey, I thought you'd fallen off your chair or something. What?
Where's Charity?
Well, I don't know, do I? Dropped her off this morning, came back here. No wonder you can't find her if you keep sending her off left, right and centre.
Either she's not there or she's not answering the phone. Neither's Sean. Go and find her.
Oh, what'll I tell her when I do? If I do?
Find out what she's playing at.
Look, Chris.
Just do it!
I shouldn't be drinking if I'm working, so I'll have a vodka and tonic.
You're back.
So it would seem.
What was all that about?
Power, love. She don't like not having it, so...
I don't deserve that.
What's that got to do with it?
I mean, it's not as if I'm going to start banging on her door trying to get back to where we were.
Well, that's probably what's been getting on her nerves, because she'd have you then, wouldn't she?
What can I get you, Sean?
Same. Only instead of a tonic, stick another vodka in.
Power, I tell you, fellas have no idea sometimes.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, your round's just got bigger and all. It's just one of them days.
I'm on a mission from his lordship. He wants to know what you're up to.
Oh, that makes a change lately.
He's steaming.
That doesn't.
Well, you might as well have your pint, then we can all go and mop his fevered brow or whatever else he's after.
Oh, not me, love. That's your department.
see she's back. Your mate.
So I believe. As long as she stays out my way, I can't give a toss, really.
He must be thick as two planks.
Why is that, then?
You for that scrawny cow. Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery?
I won't mind seeing your decker one again. Couldn't you just set it up like? Could make a fortune on the tickets. Get a job lot of mud.
Typical. You're just a pervert.
I know. And you love it and all, don't you?
What?
You know, we're actually talking. You know, like real people. We're just having a chat for once.
So?
Well, there's no wrong with that, is there?
What's the matter with you?
It's just nice, that's all.
Well, I'd really love to stay and chat longer, but some of us have got work to do.
Sharon. I bet you've forgotten, you Vicar. We said last Sunday, sorting a date out for our Destiny's christening.
Oh, so we did. I nearly missed you.
Cup hold of her a minute, will you?
Of course. Yes. Oh, she's a big girl, isn't she?
Weighs a pig in ton. Talk about doing my backing. I love her to bits, mind.
Let's go look at the diary.
She's a little love, though, aren't you, Flower? I hope you've not peed on Vicar.
No, I've been spared, thank you.
She wouldn't care, honest. Are you all right, love?
Fine, fine. This pollen that's been getting at me all morning.
You want some drops?
So, let's look at these dates. Now, May.
Not much of a life these days, Jack. Farming.
I can't see it lasting much longer either.
You got a buyer?
Well, maybe. I had a bloke up from Middlesmore Feeds this morning, land economist. He's going to come back with a bid once they've done their field efficiency breakdown, whatever it's called.
So they don't have to pay you what it's worth?
Aye, most like. Oh, I don't know. It's not a life for kids anymore, this, Seth. Not when there's no mother in the house. Not a life for a single bloke, come to that.
What are you going to do with your son?
9 to 5. Other folk manage.
Not when they've had what you've had.
I'll have to learn then, won't I?
Ah, that's trouble. You're an old dog, same as me.
No one's as old as you.
So May the 19th.
Yeah, that's lovely. Oh, look at that, Vicar. She's fast asleep.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
I brought somebody to see you.
You really are pushing it, aren't you? I thought you said your little piece.
Oh, I think we both did.
I assume if you're back, you're here to talk.
I might have been a touch on the hasty side. I know Andrew seems to think so.
Oh, Andrew seems to think so, right?
Chris.
Everybody got off on the wrong foot, that's all.
I've had a little think.
Not on your own, though, obviously.
Oh, I wouldn't knock it, darling. At least there are some people here who are trying to come up with a solution.
And what did your little think lead you to come up with?
I'm currently receiving 1/3 of the stud fee per mare. I want half. A monthly lease payment on the stallion, small. Andrew's got the figures written down. And an upfront goodwill payment, 10,000.
It's ridiculous, forget it.
What other option have we got?
She doesn't need your help, thank you.
5.
You're joking.
Done.
Hang on a minute.
Done. We haven't got any choice.
I suggest we drink to the success of our newly revived enterprise.
Ashley, I thought you'd gone out. Ashley, what are you doing?
I don't know.
You mustn't cry.
I'm sorry. You don't need me like this on top of everything else.
But I do need you. I'll always need you. Come here. Whatever happens to both of us. You mustn't hide anything from me.
I feel so stupid. Like nothing I say is enough.
It's not just you. I'm the same too. Hoping that if I ignore it, it'll go away.
I'm just trying to understand how you feel. I'm sorry, I am trying.
I know you are. And I do love you. We're going to have to move this. Why don't we put it up in the attic? It's not as if we won't be needing it. Come on.
Do it now.